Hey, yo, whoa, I'm back with another episode of In Ski's Opinion with your gracious and humble host, Ski. That's right, people. I'm back in the place to be, back in the place to let me stop. But anyway, let's jump into the show, people. Let's jump into the show. I got a couple of subjects I'm gonna touch on today. I'm gonna roll it back, right? I'm gonna roll it back to the old school in Steve's Pan. When we first started, I'm gonna do a couple of segments today, more than one. But I wanna ask you guys to hit my comment section, right? Let me know how y'all liking the shows. The shorter one segment shows, or do y'all want me to make shorter 2 to 3 segment shows, right? Uh, we'll see how that works, but today we're gonna try so I can give you guys some comparison. And y'all can check out this video. Um, put them side by side with the one segment, 15, 20 minutes, or 3 segments, 15, 20 minutes. Let's get it cracking though. All right. First up, I'm gonna start with Janet Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, and the Jackson family. Beat. Boom, drop on that. No, for real though. Y'all hear about the beef or the kerfuffle, you know what I'm saying? Is that how you say it? I don't know if you say it like that, but anyway, the beef that's going on between the Jackson family, Mandy, Jermaine Jackson, and Janet. It's been said that Janet has been spitting some hate. She's spewing hate, you know what I'm saying, on the new Mike biopic. And Jermaine took offense to that because, his son is starring in it. Like this is his time to shine through his child. Like how you gonna ish on my time to shine? Through my kid who playing our brother. Who I always wanted to be. But anyway, what I'm saying is he took offense, which I don't know if he was wrong or right. To take offense. I can't say that he's wrong. For feeling like her ishing on the movie, and his kid, is actually starring. He's starring as his uncle, in the movie. But Janet said that she doesn't like it. She says the performance is lackluster. The I guess effects or whatever makeup, like it doesn't look real. It doesn't look authentic. Um, she's not liking it. Uh, I hear some rumblings about he having a problem with it because she's not in it. Well, I don't know, because I think Janet could have been a part of it, but was she a part of it, and or was she even asked to be a part of it? From what I hear, I don't know, like if it's a huge budget for it or where it's going, because I haven't even seen any trailers for it, on the rollouts. I guess people said that they have, and they said that the makeup looks pretty bad, on the people. So it sounds like that they kind of threw together a movie to try to, cash in on a big payday, and it may have not turned out as well as we think. I don't know yet, people, and I haven't seen it. I don't think it's even out, but we shall see, right? We shall see when the movie drop if it's a good movie or not. She may be right. She might not be hitting it off. It might have been done in poor taste. Of people trying to chase the bag. But anyway, uh, I think like other family members have even chimed in. I think Marlon or Jackie or something like that said something about they feeling a way about Janet saying something about it, and like something about that's coming out now. They saying she always has some type of jealousy with Michael, with her being second fiddle in the family. But I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to act like I know the Jacksons. or what they thinking or how their family dynamic work, but I mean, the performance that they put on in front of us, you guys, I didn't see that. He dealt with Janet more than he dealt with Jermaine or Tito, Marlon, Jackie, any of y'all. After he left the Jackson 5, I didn't see Mike with any of them, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, I want to know, people, let me know in the comments, are y'all excited about the new Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Movie, biopic, Michael, I think it's called, yeah. But I'm gonna go check it out, and I will give you guys a review, my opinion of the movie. Since everybody else throwing theirs out there, why I can't get mine? No, I mean, but anyway, I'm gonna check it out, and I will roll back around when that happens, and I'm gonna give a premiere. I'm gonna give a review, of the movie. Give it a little while for it being out, so I don't give out no spoiler alerts. And then I'm gonna give my opinion on it, which way I'm going. Main agenda. Okay. Let me see. We're gonna go and move to the next story. I'm gonna move to. I guess I'm gonna go with Dwight Howard and his wife, or his wife, or whatever's going on, right? This seems pretty out there, you guys. I would have to say, Dwight Howard's wife just exposed a lot, and I guess it's being said that, like, I think Royce, which I think is a sack chaser, you know what I'm saying? So anything is shown him, because I think he kind of killed her storyline on the basketball wives, whatever, about her not being able to mention him and him not being on the show or whatever. So I think she gonna forever hate on him. So I don't know how much we could take for what she's saying, but I mean, they're both saying the same thing. So, and it's coinciding with what's going on. And the wife, I don't know her name or whatever, but she I did hear Cam talking about it. She poured out a bunch of coke on live shit, and exposed it for the world. Like, I'm telling it all. He's been did the family. This is crazy, y'all. It was like a key or some shit, or a half a key, a quarter, something. It was a lot of coke. I don't know if you can say, I don't say that. It's a lot of white, right? That she had in her hand swinging it around, right? Cam said she looked like she was, she might have been, she was throwing it around, man. It probably, was spreading around the car. She probably was happening doing that video. But anyway, that's a lot of coke, y'all. And these boys, these NBA boys, they be wilding, right? They be wild. I just got one question to ask you guys. Who's worse, sir? Dwight Howard, I don't think nobody thought about this. Dwight Howard, who's the worst? Cokehead. I'm going to say it like that, okay. Who's the worst cokehead? Dwight Howard or Lamar Odom? I know what y'all going to say. Why you throwing Lamar up in there? Because Lamar got a Netflix documentary about his life. It's called The Death and Life of Lamar Odom, right? I haven't checked it out yet, you guys. I haven't checked it out yet, but I do know Lamar Odom. I don't know anything about Lamar Odom. There's a lot of snow, white, flying around in that documentary, right? So I'm gonna go check that out. I ain't gonna go too far into this doc, cause guess what? Ski gonna go review it, people. Ski gonna go review. That's gonna be my first review. Ski's review. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on. I'm gonna start doing that segment, right? Look, this is being birthed right now. This idea, this segment, with all of you, my people, right? I'm coming up with ideas of a new show. I'm gonna do reviews, right? on TV shows, movies, um, everything, documentaries, all that. I'm gonna start doing that, you guys, right? And I'm gonna slide it in here. It's gonna be a part of Ski's opinion, right? In Ski's opinion, it's gonna be in Ski's opinion network in about a year or two. Watch, mark my word. But anyway, I'm gonna go watch that Lamar Odom doc, and I'm gonna get back to you guys with that. But back to what I was saying. With all that, with all that snow, right? That the wife was swinging around in that car, and we know how my boy Lamar get down. Who y'all think is the right, or who's the best? I want to throw a poll out there. Let's start it, guys. Let's put a tally in the comments, right? I don't know. I might throw that at the bottom of the thing where you got. I might try to put some. I see if I can put a poll or a vote, on here on this show, and y'all could vote on who y'all think is the reddest crackhead. Crackhead, I mean cokehead, a snowhead, right? That's what you're gonna say, snowhead. Let's keep it clean, people. Uh, Dwight or Lamar, so we'll see who's going to win, right? We'll crown that person goofy of the moment, right? That's how we go settle that. All right, let's move on to the next thing. I'm just sad though, but I will get back to you with the Lamar Odom doc review, right? And my review probably not gonna be like I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I could maybe start throwing some clips in there, here and there. I gotta pipe up a little bit, you guys. You know what I'm saying, with the show. But I like these. I call them conversations. I look at a conversation with, you know what I'm saying, my people. You guys. It's me and America. The world, basically, Craig. The world. We on YouTube. Let me stop. But for real, uh, we gonna work on some things. But let me get to my next subject and the final. Cause I said we're gonna throw this show up back to back in between the 1 segment, 20 minutes. Do y'all like this? Look how we moving, people. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this groove. But okay, let's get to the last segment, right? Gotta mention it. Got to mention it. It's everywhere, people. It's everywhere. Y'all gotta know about it. No, stop. That's my mate's voice. So you already know where I'm going with it, right? My man, yo man, our man's Ray to the MF and J, right? My man ain't playing. He came out swinging. The man did an interview with Miss Lauren Wilson from the Breakfast Club, on Ladies with Lauren. So he come on our podcast, he did the interview, and he's doing it. Y'all know right there. In rap form, you know what I'm saying, who he is. The man called Cam out his name. He called Cam a BITCHASS N-word, man. I'm gonna just say it. N-word. He went there, right? And Chris says, Cam, for laughing at the situation about Mase. And Shine having a conversation about both of them being with Brandy, So, they it is what it is, and they have a discussion. I guess Shine came on there. I don't know if he promoting his documentary, so I think that's what the conversation come up with, because I know we guys that seen, interviews with Shine talking about, this famous R&B singer that he was dating when he got his deal with Puffin, right? And the chick told him, he thought he was all that, and the chick told him, like, man, you ain't even got no hit records out, right? Well, it's been exposed that chick, and I think a lot of the industry probably from back then knew, was Brandy, you guys. You know, Brandy was the R&B chick that he was messing with. Well, the conversation linked in is because Mase was messing around with Brandy at the same time. And Mase just sitting there giggling, you know, and Cam asked the question, and Shine saying that Mase was real crafty, you know, with the way how he was slamming short, you know, said it wasn't out there. Everybody ain't know. Everybody didn't know. No, but anyway, like I'm saying, so what Shine said, he didn't know that Mase was messing with her, but I mean, he messed with her at the same time, right? But she was and that's why I'm saying I don't really get it. Like he's saying that part was a little, you know, I guess you could look at that as distasteful. Like they kind of clowning her, like as far as saying like they both had her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, in that way, that's a diss. But what Shine like saying, you know, she was a dream girl of his. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the chick he saw when he was in Brooklyn back in the projects. Um, watching Moesha and seeing her on videos, you know, like I liked the Brandy back then, y'all. I wanna eat that. I wanna be the next top dog. But you know what I'm talking about, man. Don't be acting like y'all didn't like those braids. I was the only one who liked the braids, huh? I'll take it. I'll take it, people. But anyway. Brandy was the ish back then, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this. I was kind of shocked, you know, about that conversation. Like, so I've heard, and it just made me swing into something about Brandy, right? She's I might be doing a show on her. Her, Monica, TLC. I think I'm gonna do a show on them. I don't know how I'm name yet because I don't want you ish. I know I'm saying you be to be stealing stuff, you know, because y'all like to do that. But anyway, I didn't know she got around like that. You know, well, I can't say that because I knew that she was messing around with Mase, you know, and the dude from Boys to Men, what's it, Wanyam, right? But whatever. She was messing with him too, and he was super old. Like that was some pedophilia type stuff. But whatever. I didn't say he was. I'm just saying it didn't look right. I think he was like 24. She was 16. You got. But whatever. Cause neither here nor there. I'm not going into that. But she was kind of back and forth between them. I didn't know Sean was in the picture too. And then you know if you let Jaguar White right tell it, I didn't know that Dark Child so, is in the picture too. But yeah, I'm going. That's another show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going into that right now, you guys. But we talking about Ray J being upset. So Ray J saying some very sus things. Ray J saying a lot of, you know, ill off the wall stuff, right? Um, he's peed off. P.O. The man is mad. You know, he said that you're playing with his sister. You checked another dude before, you know, which is AB, about Treasure. So then how you gonna get up here and then allow them to, you know what I'm saying, downplay his sister, you know, who is an R&B legend, which we all have to, you know, agree to saying that. And wasn't in poor taste on how they were doing it, especially with how Mase was giggling. You know, that we just called space. He's sitting there giggling like, you know, something that happened 40 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever, however long, it was forever ago. Like, and Ray felt like, you know, they shouldn't have been talking about it. So he was speaking up for his sister, you know. That's the only reason why I can't all the way clown him in this situation, you guys, is because he was taking up for his sister. And as a brother, you know, myself, of a few sisters, you know, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody saying something derogatory or disrespectful I feel about mine, I'm gonna speak up and say something too. Now, will I say all the other things like the out of the class, like, come on, dude, you trying to play a game with something that you really are. Let's stop with all of this. But he does too much, you guys. Like to the point to with the hard thing. I'm not gonna do that, you guys, right? I'm gonna let it go right there. I'm not gonna do it. It has been another episode of Inskee's Opinion. I want to thank you people for hanging out with your boy. All of you who sat here and hung out with your boy, right? For the, I'll say about 21 minutes, right? Y'all hung out with your people. Appreciate you. And I am out.